What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Are you still missing out on the new exotic gauntlets from this season or any of the recent seasons? Exotics like the Pyrogale gauntlets, the Moth Keepers, Osmiumoncy, Renewal Grasp, or the Point Contact Cannon Brace? If so, then there is only one thing that you should be doing today, and that's jumping on Destiny and hitting up today's Legendary and Master Lost Sector. There's only a few reliable Lost Sectors worth farming this season, and today, things line up perfectly because the Bunker E15 is on rotation. This Lost Sector offers extraordinarily fast clear times, with Legendary clears coming in between 3 and 5 minutes, and with the right subclass and weapon choices, you'll be able to make quick work out of whichever version of the Bunker E15 that you take on. Bunker E15 is found on Europa, and it's super easy to get to as it's right next to the load-in zone. You will need to have discovered all 3 Lost Sectors on Europa before taking on the Legendary and Master difficulties. This Lost Sector starts by having you face off against a group of Fallen with an Overload Captain amongst the ranks. Afterwards, it's all Vex. Vex that leave toxic pools of Vex goo on the ground when they die. There will be Overload Minotaur and Hobgoblin Barrier Champions. There will also be a big Cyclops in the second main room, a few Void Shielded Minotaur, some Unrelenting Snipers, and a big Hydra boss at the end. Most of the enemies will be using either solar or void weaponry, so having void, solar, or concussive dampener mods on will greatly improve your survivability, especially since void is today's featured threat. Today's surges include strand and solar energies and grenade launchers, which give us a lot of great options to choose from, both with subclass and weapon loadouts. Ultimately, I found that the Wishender, the Sunshot, the Quicksilver Storm, and La Monarch are the most effective exotics in today's Lost Sector. The only drawback to La Monarch is that it doesn't match the daily surge. The Sunshot is great at ad clear, but like most hand cannons, it fails at stunning Overload champions consistently, so I found that using a heavy machine gun was the most effective option. The Circular Logic will benefit from the daily surge, and it can really eat through all of the enemies in today's Lost Sector. Per the norm, strand builds continue to shine with their ability to sever and suspend enemies at a moment's notice, which will come in great benefit when you don't want to be too up close to your enemies. Most of this Lost Sector will be handled from a distance for that reason, and this Lost Sector really helps to facilitate that, as there are several vantage points in the corners of each of the rooms within the Bunker E15. I will be leaving a few links to different builds for each class of both Solar and Strand down in the description below, so if you need help with a good build, be sure to check those out. The biggest adversity that you'll have today will be in the final boss room. There will be Overload champions that spawn in while you're doing damage to the boss, so you'll need to find refuge behind one of the computer consoles on either side of the room. Pop out to do damage, kill the champions, and then go ham with your super to finish off the boss. Overall, a Legendary run of the Bunker E15 will put you at around 3 to 5 minutes, with Master runs sitting closer to 7 minutes. Master clears do offer a higher chance at rewarding exotics, but they will require you to be around 1810 or higher before having a good chance. And with that being said, I wish you all the best of luck today. Let me know how your exotic farm is going, what exotics you're after, and what build you decided on. Thank you as always for checking out the video. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated, and both really do help support the channel. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.